Once upon a time, many years ago, there was a little branch line by a canal which was run by run-down engines. The biggest of these was an American tender engine, number 1771. She pulled the passenger service, yet she never let it go to a smoke box. The goods engine on the line was another matter. He didn't have a number. He had just been bought from the National Coal Board, so he was nicknamed NCB. While he was a rude little saddle tank, he was very strong and managed most of the goods work. Lastly was number 67, an industrial engine that was used as the backup engine. Mostly resigned to shunting and taking maintenance trains up to the junction and only getting to pull normal trains when one of the others had broken down. Despite this, he enjoyed his work and tried not to make a fuss.
Morning all.
You're late. Dozing off again, are we? Oh, leave the poor lad alone, NCB. You know he was up all night mending the track.
And a shoddy job he made of it too. The tracks are still so bumpy.
You know, NCB, you can always do it yourself if I can't mind your standards.
Oh, I'm so gonna get you later.
And settle down now, engines.
Called a voice. It was Mr. Yule, the manager. He was leaning out of the window of the little hut up by the sheds he used as a home. He was an eccentric man, but he meant well.
NCB, you have a goods train to catch. I don't want any more complaints from the junction about you being late.
Yeah, whatever, sir. Oh, he's always in such a mood. Though he's right that the tracks haven't been so smooth recently.
Yeah. Ray from the workshop says we don't have the money for good ballast. He says your passenger service has been cut in half. They're hoping the spring season will improve things.
Yeah, and maybe me and your fireman will get a decent pay. Speak for yourself, Travis. Getting to run up and down this line is pay enough for me.
Well, I agree. I prefer to be able to put food on the table at the same time. You two sound like an old married couple.
67 just laughed as his crew teased each other. He had known them for quite a few years, and the three got on very well.
Anyway, we should get going now. Station Master Ronald will not be pleased, as we're late enough as it is.
However, little did 67 know that things were soon about to change.
Oh, good morning, sir. I'm sorry I'm late.
Morning, 67. However, there's not much good about it. Oh, why's that, Ronald? I just got the call from head office. It's been arranged that by the end of the month, we're to be closed down. The only other engines are to be, well, taken away.
Taken away? Where to?
It's looking like the scrapyards, it seems.
What the hell they are?
Well, it's steady now. Calm down, Travis. You'll frighten our engine.
But 67's a hard-working engine, and now he's to be scrapped?
Look, I'm not happy about it either, but what can we do? There was an air of silence before 67 spoke up.
Why does Mr. Yod want to scrap me, sir?
Oh no, you poor engine. No. He doesn't, lad. Our manager's been fighting to keep you three preserved all week. But it's just not in his control. It'll be a shame to see you go, but I'm sorry, there's not much I can do.
I, for one, am not going to stand for any of this. Ronald, call the manager and ask him if I could go have a word with some of these people from head office.
I'm not sure if they'll listen, Travis.
Well, then I'll take back up. We'll start a strike. Manager, me, you, Ronald, and Ray from the workshops. He's taking a liking to 67 too. We will fight them.
Oh dear, I'm not too sure. Well, it's worth a shot, if nothing else. Travis is right. These engines have served us well, and we shouldn't go down without a fight. All right then, I'm in. I'll try my best, Travis, but no promises. 67 said nothing as he headed to work. While he felt happy that his crew wanted to save him, he had a bad feeling there was nothing that could be done. The three engines didn't speak much about the closure of their line. Part of them hoped that if they ignored it, the problem would disappear, but they knew it wouldn't. As the month came to a close, the reality of the situation started to set in.
Bullshit!
Such language!
I don't care! They want to scrap us! After all we've done for this failing Tip-Pot railway with all misfits! If this was the National Coal Board, things would have been different. I'd been transferred to somewhere else better, but no. Now I'm stuck here, resigned to a cruel scrapping.
Well, you're not at the National Coal Board, are you? You're with us in the here and now, and we're in the same situation as you are.
Hey, calm down. The both of you. You just listen to yourselves. Look, none of us are happy about it, but what is the use in being angry? Besides, it's not Mr. Yole or our crews to be mad about. It's head office we should be more angry at. Mr. Yole has really tried his best to reason with them. You're right, 67.
Look, you guys, we've had a good run, but let's at least enjoy our last few moments together. Alright?
I like the sound of that. I'll miss you guys.
I'll miss you both too. We've had our ups and downs, but I feel like you both are brothers to me. And I cannot tell you how thankful I was to be working alongside you two.
Yeah, well, aside the mushy stuff, you're both fine too. I mean, it could be worse, right? At that moment, Diesels backed down onto the shed in front of NCB in 1771. The smell of oil loomed in the air. NCB in 1771 were coupled up as they were taken away, and 67 could do nothing but watch. No one said anything. The moment needed no words. They all knew after that they would never see each other ever again. "67 stayed in the shed alone for a few days. No one was there to talk to him, and he felt very alone in the world. He found himself drifting off into a cursed sleep.
Huh? Where am I?
Where do you think? You are where you belong. The scrapyard.
No, please! I can still be useful! My crew will be back soon! They will save me!
Oh, really? I'm sure they will have forgotten about you. Crews treat engines like pets. When one is scrapped, they move on to the next and forget about their engines.
No! It's not true! No, please, no! No! 67! 67 jumped and looked around in shock. Then he looked in front of him, and there stood Travis, Alana, Ray, Mr. Ronald, and Mr. Yole. Hi! Oh, it's you all. So, why are you all here? Have you come to see me off?
Oh, not at all. We just returned from talks with the men at head office. We have just bought you.
67 gasped in surprise.
Really? Well, that's wonderful news. Wait, does that mean that NCB in 1771 are saved as well?
Silence fell from the crowd, and then the manager spoke up.
Well, 67, I'm afraid we were too late to save them. You were lucky. The scrapyard didn't have enough room for you when the diesels came by, which is why you were left behind and they were taken away. Well, I don't wish to upset people further, but what shall we do with him? We spent most of our savings to buy him, and BR will be pulling up the truck here soon.
The group of people looked around for a few moments before Station Master Ronald spoke up.
Well, I have a cousin. He lives on the island of Sodor on a small farm. So we could ship 67 to him and see if he can convince the railway's controller to take him on. I hear Sodor's a safe haven for steam engines.
It would be a risk, but it just might work. Great work, Ronald. I could save up enough funds for a space on a ship.
It would mean leaving you alone, 67. At least until we could save enough money to come see you. But you would like that, right?
Oh, yes, miss. That sounds wonderful.
That's the spirit. Well, let's settle then.
But you'll need a name. A name, sir?
Oh, yes. Every proper engine of standing has a name. What would you like to be called?
Oh, I'm not sure what I would like to be called. I've always just been 67, you know?
Let's see, well, you gotta have a name. Let's see, maybe we can name you after one of these people around us. Let's see, Travis, Ilana, no, that's the girl's name, Ray, no, then I'll be confused. Ronald, no, you, oh, what about Terry?
Terry. Oh, yes, sir. I like the sound of that. And that was 30 years ago. 30 years of pig muck in my axle boxes, and birds nesting in my funnel.
The workmen, who were all excitedly listening to Terry's story, stared at him with wonder.
That's a marvellous story, Terry, but it doesn't quite explain how you ended up in this shed. I thought you were meant to become part of the railway.
Well, we followed the plan, sir. I arrived here on lorry to meet Mr. Ronald's cousin. But it turned out he wasn't a nice man at all. He hadn't been told I was coming and found me inconvenient. The old fool decided he didn't want to pass my story on to the railways, and he tried to turn me into a pumping engine. He did a shocking job of it, too. He didn't understand how it worked at all. He stoked up my fire, but didn't allow any water into my boiler, and something burst. Eventually, he got so angry that he stopped trying altogether, and he began to strip me for parts for his tractor. I didn't worry, though. I pushed on waiting for the day my crew would return and help me. But in less than a year, the water around these parts dried up, and when everyone else was abandoning this town, he saw no reason to take me. He simply locked the door of this shed and told me to go sleep to pass the time. As if that would help. Oh, and I never did hear of my crew again. I doubt they even remember me.
The fat controller allowed Terry time to let out his bottled-up feelings before standing up.
I'm so sorry, Terry. However, as you have introduced yourself to us, it's only proper that I introduce myself to you. I am Sir Charles Topham Hatt, the current controller of the North Western Railway. I want to reopen Great Waterton as a station after all these years. I have big plans for this field. I'm thinking about building a small yard and maybe even a mill for fresh goods. I'm afraid I need to build a shed on top of this plot of land you are sat in.
But before he can finish, Terry spoke up.
Oh, so you're the controller of this railway. Oh, it's such an honor to meet you at long last, sir. I understand you likely have no need for an old engine like me. And, well, even if you were, I'm so old and broken.
All I ask is that I'm not scrapped, sir. I wouldn't be able to stand that, sir. After having so many years to think about what that fate would be like. The cutter's torch is but a lonely end for an engine.
But the fat controller just laughed.
Scrap? Perish the thought! I could not possibly scrap an engine whose crew thought so highly of him. You shall go to the works for a full overhaul, no expense spared. Once my men are done with you, you'll feel a new engine.
Teddy was speechless as his jaw hung open and Murdoch just laughed.
Welcome to the Northwestern Railway, Teddy! Oh, thank you, sir! I don't know what to say! I promise you, I won't let you down!
When morning soon came, the men set to work fixing the points, and soon Teddy had been lifted onto a flatbed ready to be taken to the works. All the while, a smile was plastered on his face. Little did he know, his first weeks back under his own steam would be very eventful.